So welcome back, everybody. We
Grumpy
are
bastard.
now live. This is the men's singles final.
Yes. I think we can hear me. Yep.
I think mine's on. I think.
Well, let's unmonitor that and put in
Some names.
rookie versus rookie.
You're sitting there. Sorry, Ruben. We were just
Oh,
correcting the.
Who's got the caps lock on? Who's
Correcting
trying
the
to drive?
Didn't drink its V8. And we're just correcting everything on the screen before we actually get going.
Is that it? Abu?
And this is the first
Oops.
Mike Abu.
Last name is ABOU.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Oh.
Just click up here.
Nope.
Unmonitor. We're down here?
Yeah, go. So we're just trying to get everything straightened out on the scoreboard so we can pay attention to what's going on the tables. Done. So guys, you can help us out right away. Share the stream. Make sure everybody gets to see this match. This is the very first game of the Men's Masters Championship. We have Stephen Halem versus Mike Abu. We'll see if we can share this stream right away, get things moving.
Yeah, if everybody wants to click that share button. And if anybody's interested, we are down to 10 tickets left on that BK Rush.
Mics are too close. Hawaiian for me. Did you move your mic?
Yep. Yours, you could have. Is yours got yours or Ben's?
Got mine. Mine's got the tape on it. So let us know, guys, if that's better. We're relying on you for sound quality control. When we're wearing the wireless mics, it gets tough for us to hear ourselves. Thanks, guys. And just give me a couple more minutes and then I'll be back. I'm just trying to share the stream, do my
Hey, Val. Hey, can you go 2 large Hawaiian with extra cheese on both? Extra cheese on both, and then we're good. Yep. Yeah. Awesome, thanks. Okay, bye.
Yeah, Heath, we're still a little bit behind on getting those tickets out. We will get that done.
Test. Sorry guys, just going to test the level on my mic here, so I'm turn it down a little bit. I think we're turning Grant's down. We had Ben's way up, so.
Okay. So we are underway, guys. I believe this is still the first game.
Yes, it is.
I pulled my eyes away so I could do our part, share our stream.
Yeah, get everybody to do the same. That'd be awesome, guys.
Yeah, share to any of the pool groups that you're members of.
Or any groups, doesn't matter. Doesn't have to be pool.
And we are about to witness some pretty amazing pool. We've got Mike Abu at the table right now in the blue shirt. Stephen Halem is wearing a white shirt.
We got a ref trainee behind the Mike Burton sign.
And as Ryan mentioned, we have about 10 tickets left on the BK Rush that we are selling. Raffling off. Tickets are $20 each. If you'd like a ticket, you can email qsportslive@gmail.com. If you're outside of Canada, use PayPal, paypal.me/qsportslive.
Sorry, Heath. We'll get those right off to you.
Well, that was Mike had a nice hit there. Need the tickets. So it was a good hit. Unfortunately, left himself a little bit tough on the two ball. I think if I was shooting this, I got to go airtime. Yeah, that's what Mike's looking at. And from where we're sitting, we don't know whether that two goes clean. We're sitting on the same side of the table as what you're viewing from. So we don't know whether he's got to go off the rail, off the 10 ball and in, or whether it'll go clean.
Mine's been up here, so I don't know what you're talking about.
So he is going with the kick. Rather unfortunate. And I'm not going to say it. I'll just think it because I don't want to be using the commentator's curse on anybody right now. So this should be fairly routine.
So, Heath just sent yours there. Sorry we missed you earlier.
It's all right. You want to jump in? It's up to you. You don't have to. I can go with.
Yeah. Yeah, they're all remotes, right? So yeah, we can run around with them.
Andrew, you want in? That doesn't matter. If you want in, then. You want on? Hey?
He's good, he said. Yeah.
Well, I mean, we've got 3 mics. So
Yeah.
I mean, he hasn't been doing anything on weekends. So.
Yeah.
No, it's just.
We have 3 mics, right?
Yeah, we've got 3 mics, and sometimes he gets busy doing.
If we can have a rush of tickets. Throw the headset on.
I see what you mean. So it's good if somebody. It's good if somebody. And? I'll have that moved. Or well, wait. How many viewers are there? What's that? How many viewers are there?
131. I'm gonna have to take off anyway. My team match starts at 2.
Oh. Well, the only reason I came here is because we don't play till
Well, that was us last night. We didn't play till 10.
Oh yeah. How do you take the pin post off? Unpin it. There we go.
Learning as we go.
Yep, learning on the fly. So, Stephen gets first blood.
That's the one Ben was wearing, so you're probably
Hey,
a little
Justin,
louder
been
than
good.
him.
Thanks everybody for tuning in. Again, if you can help us out, share the stream. This is the Men's Master Championship. We've got Stephen Halem and Mike Abu. Mike Abu is at the table right now. Should be a really, really, really good match.
Need some work here to go out.
Yeah, a little bit ugly table. Only one ball above the halfway point.
We beat ourselves bad.
Wasn't
Lost.
that bad. Only lost by 7 balls.
No, but we beat ourselves up bad. We should have won that in the third round for playing like we normally do.
Do we know who knocked Steven to the B-side?
Yeah. It'll be on CompuSport. I can't remember his name. Too many hours.
Yeah. Somebody that's not in anymore
Lots
anyway.
of tickets, I believe, on the $30 one.
Yeah, there's the spots. If it's updated.
Yeah, I think there's about 40.
Yes, there was, exactly.
Yeah. Not bad, eh? That's a pretty good
Yeah,
guesstimate.
actually, I got to add one more. So 39.
39.
Or did I add him on 7? I think it was 17, he said.
Yeah, Ryan's team will have to go through and be B-side bandits. So he actually plays at 2 o'clock, so he'll be jumping off the mic here to go warm up with his team. So definitely some work here to be done. If he can get on the top side of that 11 ball that's sitting on top of the 3 on the bottom rail, or the right-hand rail as you guys look at the table.
Yes,
It
I got to add
does
Rob
go.
right.
And the 14 ball is also some trouble. It's sitting on that top rail above the 7 ball. And again, guys, when we commentate, we're sitting right at basically eye level
they
with
just
the table.
they had
so
started. We
for
didn't
us
even
to
know
see
they'd started.
angles and so on and so forth gets a little bit tough for us. So what we suggest is mere suggestions as to what may happen. No, Mike, our team is different. I didn't play VNEA this year.
No, I got, there's your brother, myself, Jason Getz, Shannon, Trevor, and Peggy Justice and I, which should be able to do a lot better than we did. But we play at 2 o'clock. Here's our next match.
So definitely a challenging table to get out on.
I believe he just called the triple combo 14.
Wow, a
corner.
triple combo, guys. 10 ball, 7 ball, 14 up into the top left corner.
It must
This is
be
called.
must be pretty wired for him to call this. He wouldn't want to disturb too much if it wasn't.
Yeah, we can do that, Mark. This will be a shot, guys. Triple combo, 10 ball, 7, 14 into the top corner.
Okay, those, if it's, you are on that, unless you just sent some more there, Mark, you are on that draw, I believe. Let me just double check though.
Right there. Yeah, that was
You're in spot. Mark, you're in spot
Mark Thibodeau. Yeah, spot 35.
35. I just took a screenshot of that and I'll send it to you, Mark. You are in spot 35.
That cue draw is actually posted on our
Yeah,
on
he
our
actually
page.
did. Yep. Just came to your inbox. I had put that right away when you'd said spot 35.
Yep.
If you just sent another payment, we can pick a random spot for you if that's what you were meaning as well.
So it looks like a couple of nerves early on here in the match. Again, they're playing in front of a pretty big crowd. I know you guys can't see on the sides.
But yeah, it's packed around here.
It is packed. They are also playing on the live stream. That does add an element of pressure.
There's probably over 300 people in this room anyway with all the tables.
Not too bad right now, Steve. I am a little bit tired. We put in a pretty big day yesterday. I think 16 hours or so yesterday, something along those lines.
Are these guys playing a match, or they just, they got to be?
Definitely a little difficult for Stephen to focus when there's a team match playing on the table just on the other side of the stream here.
Yeah. It is pretty tight in here, yeah. I mean, this is for big bucks too.
Yeah, you're in on the BK Rush. Did we send him tickets?
I might have missed that. I don't know. I know we rolled and stuck it in. Let me double check some stuff.
So really at this point, trouble on the table is the 11 ball. It's sitting down on the right-hand side by the 3 ball. Maybe Ryan can have a look. He's sitting at a better angle. Does it go into this corner?
The
With
11
the 3?
does not go.
Does not go?
No.
So I think he'll probably bump this 3 out of here.
Looks like he might just play this straight, try to play it straight through.
Yeah. Make the 5 and the 11 in the same pocket. What a nice shot.
No, that didn't
Perfect.
Didn't take a picture.
Very nice shot.
All right, Mark down there.
Absolutely perfect. He's got the 10 ball into the side. 50 hanger in the top corner. And 8 will go in.
So guys, with that second AEQ draw that we're doing, there is no tickets for that. It's you pick a spot in the comments. Are they practicing?
Yeah.
No, I think they're just. Tell them to stop. Get the ref over. So guys, on that second AE or tag or Q draw or the 1500 cash, the way that's working, we got the post on the wall. You pick one of the empty spots. We got 1 through 70 listed on the post, and you pick one of the empty spots. We write your name in there, and when that fills up, we have 70 poker chips with 1 through 70 written on them. We'll put them in a bucket, draw that number, and that number of the wins that spot, the person sitting on that spot. It's a little different. That's how a lot of the online Q raffles do that. Pick the spot. I know they'll use the Powerball down in the States, one of the red ball or white ball, first white ball. Since we don't have the Powerball up here in Canada, we're just going to put 70 poker chips in.
We do have poker up here.
Yes, we do have poker. So we got 1 through 70 numbers written on the chips, and we'll pull that live on a stream out of a bucket. And if you're number 40, that's what we pull. Your name's on it. 40 wins, whichever number we pull.
Guys, the race is to 6. We'll put that up.
Steven's not practicing. This is the finals match. I think this first is worth 2,500 or 3,000, somewhere around there.
2,200.
Yeah, 22.
Leads nothing over my group. This is the men's
I'll double
Masters
check.
Championship. It's Riven typed out. This started with a field of 97 players.
Yeah, first place is worth 2,200. Second is worth 1,600. So
Right now they're playing for $800.
yep,
$600.
600.
600.
800 if you've only had a couple hours sleep in a
800
couple
if
days.
you- 800 if you look through my eyes.
Yeah.
Has it been that long of a day already?
It has been that long of a day.
So it's a $600 race to 6, $100 a game.
Again, of course, if Steven does end up beating Mike this first race, they will do
A second.
race to 5.
Yeah, because Steven's coming from the B side. So it is a true double dip.
Certainly taking his time having a look at this table.
Yeah, it's a tricky out on this table.
I think he wants to take low ball, but there's, again, still a few things to work out.
I think he can make the 2 here, even though that 13 is close. You got to be really, really on your angles with all of that cluster down. 4 balls. So every shot on the execution of those 4 shots down below here is crucial.
They do all have pockets, so that 5's a little tougher now.
Yeah, he didn't want to touch that 5 ball.
Yeah. That 5 will go into this bottom right corner as we're looking at it. We can get everybody on there. Everybody click that share button for us.
Absolutely. Share to the groups that you're members of. Invite your friends, families.
Your own page or your own
Yeah.
wall. Yep.
We're trying to get up to only 199 views.
Oh yeah, 200. You gotta start singing, Andrew.
200 mark might not be so good for me.
Hold dance on the other table. Singing.
I do appreciate you guys letting me jump in again. I wasn't sure my team doesn't play until 8 p.m. tonight, so I wasn't,
glad to have you.
Yep.
wasn't
Thank
exactly
you.
sure what I was going to fill my day with.
No, it's nice to have guests come sit in. Gives us a little bit of a break and something different too.
Uh-oh.
Instead of
Someone's mic is cutting out, so I'll talk before everybody else here. My name is Grant. If it's my mic, let me know.
And it's Ryan here. I don't know if it's mine cutting out. Could be.
And I'm Andrew. Please let me know if mine's cutting out.
Test, 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 test. It's Ryan testing. I can see my voice bouncing around. I'm not sure if it's cutting out or not, but
It's yours.
it's mine, Ryan's.
Oh.
No, it's Grant's. Is yours flashing low battery?
Okay, so we are now a little bit confused. So I'm Grant. I will talk for testing, testing, testing. Let me know if it is me. We know it's not Ryan, so
This is Andrew. Please let me know if my microphone keeps cutting out. Test, test, test.
okay. So it is mine. We have batteries anywhere?
Oh, yeah. It's been a long couple days.
Oh yeah, pH.
Got Steven's mom texting me saying, spell his name right. Or I'll
You're low. Not your mic. Volume.
Oh, the volume's low.
And Ryan is breathing in the mic.
my mic's away.
Can we get anything right during this stream?
You're talking about me breathing. My mic's actually far away, so it could be somebody else. Steph's fixing Andrew's mic there. Could have been him. Darth Vader impression this time.
Looks like he did come a little bit farther than he wanted on that 5, but play the 5.
Okay, guys. Hopefully that's a little bit better on my end. If my mic is a little bit low as far as volume is concerned, let me know. We'll turn it up on the soundboard.
Looks like he's just going to play this with a little bit of bottom, try to bump into the 15 and the 3.
Perfect. Really nice shot from Steven there. I'm not sure if the 3 passes down to that top right.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't pass into the top right, but
It doesn't look like from the camera angle that it does. And it says Andrew's mic is low again.
Shouldn't.
Just turn the volume up on the soundboard.
I did. Wanna test it out?
yeah, test, test, test. Can everybody hear me?
I think his is cutting out.
It could be I changed all the batteries all at the same time, so it could be that they're...
Yeah, that could have been on more. We'll get him to throw some batteries in and see what happens.
Yeah, so just change out all the batteries in all of them.
Well,
I did all mine already. Yours is going to start going too. I just changed mine.
those are new.
I just changed
Yeah.
mine.
Okay.
Everybody's changing out their batteries. I'm now the only one with the mic on, so hopefully my sound is good. Let me know.
I just had my batteries changed out.
And I'm
Hopefully
good now.
that's
It's a
fixed
race.
the problem.
We should all be new and good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
should all be good now. Everybody's now changed out their batteries. Volumes are hopefully good.
So Stephen did play the kick, unfortunately missed it.
Yeah,
Mike's
it's
now,
hard
at
for
the
us to
table.
tell when our batteries are starting to go. We rely on you guys to do that. Let us know when we sound staticky.
Yep.
And that is the indication is low battery.
I just got an update. My match is at 2 o'clock, table 43 and 44, so I'm actually going to step out.
Yep.
I got to got one more ticket to sell here. If there's any ticket sales, because they do come to my phone after
I
my
know,
match.
I get them. I
Yeah.
get notified, yep.
Well,
I don't get notified, but I can see who's...
You can write tickets out, and then I can claim the
That's right.
money after and keep
Yep.
it all straight.
Yep.
And then we'll draw after my match. I guess we'll make sure we're all sold.
Yep.
When I get back.
So Justin just saw his.
And there's just got a post for that AEQ
How many do we have left?
on.
The BK Rush.
Do we just get another one in?
Justin.
No, that's for the AE.
Oh, okay.
It's $30.
So how many left on the BK Rush?
Should be 9, I believe. After that, Marks.
Yeah.
I think I got a picture of that. Just hang on.
So there you go, guys. 9 tickets left on the BK Rush. They are $20 a ticket. If you're in Canada and you want one, send an email transfer to qsportslive@gmail.com. If you're outside of Canada, that goes to PayPal, which is paypal.me/qsportslive.
34 for Justin.
And 10 does pass the 3 down into the bottom right corner.
Just want to write his name down and put him on spot.
Yeah.
34. You can go scroll.
Yep.
You'll have to scroll all the
That's
way to
fine.
the original post,
Yep.
not the new one.
Yeah. 34. Done.
Okay.
I'll update that in a bit.
So again, guys, I got to step out here. We'll let Steph come back in.
So
And
before you run away, this one's done.
I'm just going to do that now.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to claim it.
That is also for...
No, that one is for.
No, that is for the AE.
30?
Yeah.
That's what I'm putting his that spot. That's his spot right there. 34.
Okay.
Mike's really been taking his time here, mapping this table out. First couple games looked like you had a little bit of nerves going on.
So from this point for Mike, this should be pretty duck soup. I don't see any issues with Mike not getting out here. 11-14, 9-8.
As Ryan was saying, this room is pretty packed,
Yeah, it's loud in here, so
loud, and people playing on all tables around him. So
Thanks, Mike. I will do that. Thanks, Steve. And thanks, Lori. I am off. I will give this over to Steph or Ben, whoever wants to sit in.
just about do it for this game. That'll put Mike on the board.
Aston, can you just put your mic up a little more? Hopefully that's better. Check and see.
Yeah, it's front.
No, it's not. Now you're good. Oh, it has to face.
There's a flat piece.
Mic should be better now.
All right, sorry about that. I'm not much for the technical side of things. I just put on the headset and try to entertain you people.
So stepping in for Ryan, we have Stephanie Toy sitting with us. Excuse me. So your commentators are myself, Grant Zemp. Beside me is Stephanie Toy. And
Yo.
beside her is Andrew.
Hello, hello.
Looks like we got a match here, guys.
We do. Perfect. Ryvan says your mic is better now.
Excellent.
So let's see if we can put these comments up here somewhere so everybody can see.
We are again watching the men's Masters singles final. Stephen Holm versus Mike Abu. Mike came through on the A side, Stephen on the B side.
So Steven has to double dip
Thank you.
Mike Abu.
Oh, I can
Mike's
stay
in the
here.
hot
That
seat.
way I've got some change.
So we have like a battle
Thank
of the
you.
ages going on here. Mike Abu is one of the seasoned Vegas Masters. I believe multiple times, if I'm correct. He's won lots of Vegas championships over the decades. He's taken a few years off of the pool scene, but just recently came back, I think the last couple of years, and still make things happen on the table. So he's been around for quite a long time. Steven is one of the new up-and-comers.
Steph, your mic is loud.
Oh, maybe, am I yelling?
Pull it away.
Steven is one of the new up-and-comers coming from the BC area, Vancouver. His family is in Prince George. Has played a lot of the Chinese 8-ball and has represented Canada over in China. And you'll see a lot of Steven on our streams. He's currently residing in Calgary and plays a ton of tournaments in the area. So you'll see a lot of Steven. And if you haven't already known, he's quite accomplished on the table.
And thanks, Michael. I didn't know I was known as Angel, but I appreciate it.
Pretty sure he was talking about me, but I wouldn't refer to myself
Well,
as
it
an
was
angel.
either you or me. I mean, let's be honest.
Oh, Mike, you say all the right things.
Yes, Sharon.
Everybody likes Steph's commentating.
Stephanie's the angel commentator.
Well, there's another viewer that refers to Stephanie as the golden voice, but I can't remember who it is.
These guys just know how to get right to your heart.
That was Mike's second dry break.
Yeah. So we'll see if Steven can capitalize on this one. He fell short on the last one. She does make the best cookies, without a doubt. Whether they're Nookie cookies or the real deal.
Speaking of cookies,
Speaking of cookies,
Yeah, where are the cookies? We don't have
they're
any
in-
more.
They're in the bag over there. A
Oh.
little bag of treats on there, over there.
So I think really the only trouble is going to be that 11 ball. It does have a home. It does come down to the bottom right-hand side here.
Yeah, the question is just being able to.
He may even
Get
play
down
this
there
into
for
the
it.
side pocket,
right off the 10 ball
off the
here.
10 ball. Oh. A rare open table miss from Steven. Good news, bad news. Well, no, I guess it's bad news. The 2 ball does pass that 15 into the side pocket.
Couldn't even see from where we were sitting that he could even shoot the 9. It seemed like a little bit of an odd ball choice.
Yeah, I kind of thought he would take that 10 and play shape for the 11 into the side pocket. That leaves him naturally on the 15. A little bit of angle, and it's a simple draw over. I wasn't really sure what he was attempting to do there. But again, from where I sit, I never miss a shot from over here.
So Mike has an opportunity to run this table out. I don't think it's ever good news at this level when you let your opponent to the table.
Oh, heavens no. You definitely want to keep your opponent sitting in the chair. They can't win from over there.
No.
Yeah, Mike doesn't play too much pool anymore from what I understand, but he...
No, he's taken a little bit of a break, but I mean, he's just naturally skilled.
He apparently, from what I've been told, very handily made the hot seat. Yeah, I don't think there was too many problems for him getting to this stage.
No.
He was playing really good the last couple of days.
Yeah. Well, he's a heck of a shot. And guys, once again, if you haven't shared the stream and you're new, if you can help us out, share the stream. Share to your friends, family, any other groups that you're members of. We do follow along with all the comments. So if you do have any questions, certainly ask. We'll answer away.
Those first couple of games for Mike seemed like he kind of stumbled a bit, but he might be catching a gear here. So
well, I think they're both stumbling a little bit. I don't think either one of them were really expecting to play at 1 o'clock today. They were told basically at 11:30.
Oh.
Yeah, it just happened to be a lull in the scheduling because their teams don't pick up until around dinner time. So just so happened we had some free time this afternoon and they wanted to get it out of the way. There was no schedule for this match because they were both playing with their teams.
They are racing to 6. If Steven wins, it is a true double dip. And if Steven does win, then they'll race to 5. Riven, I love it, buddy. You're all over it.
Oh.
Making our job easy.
This guy is my online TD.
Right?
He knows what is going down
He
at all
has got
times.
the 4-1-1.
Looks like Mike maybe wanted to come a little bit further on that 6.
Yeah.
So he's just trying to figure out if he wants to maybe bump into that 1.
He's going to have to, because I don't think the 1 passes down into this bottom right-hand corner.
I don't know if he's actually...
He might be able to just stun into this 6. I mean, based on what it looks like on the screen, it looks like just a stun shot.
No, he was...
Yeah, a little bit of a roll-up.
Was able to just roll it. That 8 does pass the 15 in the side, so he has a couple options for the 8 ball here.
Yeah, you're sitting right in line with that shot. And chose to go forward. I think that was a smart shot. Go for the bigger pocket.
Not exactly sure, Channeline. I know I was here last night and they had a match that they won.
They won this morning.
And they played again this morning.
Team Spain Ole or Spainola. Oh no,
No, they
sorry.
didn't play this morning. They
Sorry,
played late
yeah,
last night, and
yeah.
they did win that one.
Yeah, they don't start till 6. Masters teams,
Wow.
Oh
6
my.
o'clock today.
That is a very unexpected news.
Wow. Did not see that come.
Mike has just opted to give Steven that game.
He's pretty disgusted with himself with missing that 8 ball, so he
Wow.
just gave Steven that game. Did not see that coming.
No.
Open table, big pocket.
Yeah, they won their 10 o'clock match last night. So Team Spain is still on the A side. We'll play at around dinner time tonight.
Yes, Spike,
Yes.
this is the men's masters singles. Channel in if you have any questions about matches, scores, anything like that.
Ryman's all over
Ryman's the pool dictionary this weekend.
it. But if you also want to just follow along, it is available on CompuSport. All of the brackets are available for viewing.
So really nice break. However, that 8 ball is sitting right. Oh, sorry.
No.
No.
No,
That's
the 4
4,
ball.
4, 5.
I didn't want to mention the lighting in here, but that 4 ball looks like the 8 ball.
We don't want to mention the lighting
I
in here.
don't want
Yeah.
to mention the lighting.
This should be a fairly routine out from Steven here. He had a really, really nice break there. Should be routine as it gets here. He should be up 4-1 after this.
But that 4 ball is sitting on the 11 in the corner.
It's the
Oh.
5 ball.
Sorry, 5 ball. Wow.
Yeah, we'll give her a shout out. Hi, Joe. I know Ryan has mentioned your clothing line to me before. So if you are watching, we'll give you a shout out.
I might need a quick snooze here, guys.
It's okay, Steph. I understand if you can't quite determine solid stripes with the lighting in here. I get it.
Yeah, fairly
Damn
routine.
it.
Fairly routine out from Steven there. Took him an all of about a minute and a half.
That was a nice break.
That was a great break. There's been lots of Manitoba teams, again, varied in skill level from open intermediate, masters,
Novice.
novice, lots of teams from Manitoba here.
And just
So
like that, we're sitting at
Manitoba's definitely representing.
4-1.
PJ, not sure. Again, all of that information is going to be available on CompuSport. You can go there, type in PJ's name, it'll show you everything he's entered. And you can click on that, see all the brackets, see if he's in or out.
Yeah, CompuSport.ca, and unfortunately, guys, it's pretty tough for us to try to keep track of every player and every team.
Just because I know that Ebb and Flow was playing on the stream tables last night. They did lose, I believe, their first match last night.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to them after that. But as of midnight last night, they did lose their first match. So I know that they were on the B side as of midnight last night.
I usually tell him the same thing, Ursula, when he runs out.
Yeah, I always say good out, baby. Yeah.
That's my new
That's
thing
my
now.
go-to.
Well, let's see if Mike can
Thanks, Barry.
make a ball here.
We appreciate it.
So Mike needs to catch a gear here. Steven seems to be in the zone this morning, which is what we always like to see, especially at this level, just to be focused and
Wow.
not making a whole lot of mistakes.
There is a lot of work to be done on that table.
He managed to make a ball this time.
He did manage
but,
to make a ball, so I mean, there is good news. Bad news, that's going to be a rough table to get out on.
He's been struggling a bit with his break. it
He
looks
has
like.
been struggling a bit.
Oh, thanks, Tommy. I think they were on the stream last night. I wasn't sure if that was their first or second match.
That
but
was their first. Yeah, today.
no, when they
they w-
lost last night, that would have put them on the B side.
Right.
So when they played last night, that was their second match. They must have played at 8 o'clock. If they played at 10, then they got a bye.
Yeah, definitely has some trouble on this table. I think he's looking at possibly taking stripes, maybe running the cue ball into some of that mess.
Yeah, that's actually Ryan's cousin is the owner of that Joe Fit Golf apparel.
Oh,
I
okay.
have gone online, had a look at the clothing line. So if any viewers, if you do play golf, there is a personal tie for you from Q Sports Live into Joe Fit Golf Apparel.
Whoa, 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 Shannon. We're not all from Calgary. Let's just straighten that one up. I'm actually from Edmonton.
But we don't advertise that because we're not proud of that.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough table to get out on here. But if there is a guy in the room, or
Can
two
make it
guys in
work.
the room that could make it work,
Yeah.
That
you're
is true.
staring at him. So I think he did get some good angle on this 5-ball to come back into the pack here. That'll give him a shot on the 6-ball.
I don't think I've called one shot right today.
You have or haven't?
You know, commentating yesterday, and I've been calling every shot that the players take, and now, unfortunately, I've not been able to call anything.
Wow.
That's okay, because apparently I can't tell stripes from solids.
That's
This-
true.
so let's just wing it.
That was a nice shot from Mike. That just opened up everything.
It's just the 8-ball.
Yeah.
Can't quite see if he can.
8-ball looks a little tough. On the screen, it looks like it goes into that side.
Can he make the 3 from where he's sitting, or
If
is he
that-
too
if
close
that
to the 11?
That is,
It would go into this bottom right corner.
it would, yeah. If once he gets rid of the 3, the 8 will come down into the bottom right. Making that 8 into the side is really tight.
Yeah, that's
I know it doesn't
half
look
a
like it on
pocket.
the screen, but I'm sitting just a little to the left of where that center line is to make that, and that'd be a tough shot.
Thanks, Shannon. I know it's only 2 o'clock. I'm just about done my first extra large coffee. However, I'm slated to be here probably for another 12 hours today. So
You hit the wall already?
more caffeine will be needed, I'm sure. I haven't hit the wall yet, but I'm clearly not on the ball.
So you kind of hit a wall then.
No, I'm just
1 foot off the ball, 1 on the ball.
yeah, just kind of
You're
just kind of winging it,
50-50.
feeling a little. I'm
A
just
little
here.
nookie cookie-ish?
No, I'm just here.
Yeah, you're just present in the room.
Not really sure if anything I say has of any value, but I'm here.
Very nice shot by Mike there on the 3.
Yeah, really nice shot from Mike there. Nice control.
Looks like he has a shot on the 6.
He is on that 6.
Oh, he's on the 6 for sure. Yeah. Oh, Steve, you are 100% correct.
If you
Snickers and
listen,
a coffee would be amazing.
if you listen to our streams, you know that we work for food and coffee.
Yeah.
She is a Calgarian, though, so I usually like to give her 10, 11 chances.
And that's only because Edmontonians need about, I don't know, 15, 20. Was that my outside voice? Did I say that?
Oh.
Ooh, that even went live.
Oh, wow.
He tried to go for a little bump there.
He did.
He definitely can make that 8 in the side.
He
now.
can definitely make that 8 now. That will definitely go to the side or down again, down to this bottom right-hand corner.
It's a very excellent shot.
I don't think getting to the 8 ball to put it down to this right-hand corner is possible, so I think he's going to play for the 8 in the side.
I think he's just going to draw the cue ball back here a little bit, roll the 5 in, 8 ball on the side.
Thanks, Ryvan. Yeah, that's what I was kind of saying. So when we watched Opus and Ebb and Flow last night, that was their second match.
Oh, excellent. Opus Dysfunctional defeated Evan Flow.
Yeah, they
That's
played really well.
They played really well.
Edmonton
Yeah.
team.
Yeah,
wow,
they did. Yeah,
That's
they
fancy
played.
that, eh, Steph?
You know, something about the sun and a dog's butt. something
Well,
like that.
it's almost, you know, like the
I'm
Oilers.
just
You
kidding.
come out of the gates hot and then fizzle.
I have no comeback when people joke about the Oilers because I agree. It's not been the greatest year.
Yeah, so I have a feeling that when we did watch them last night, that was their second match. And Ryvan just proved me right.
Absolutely.
Again.
I'll tell you, Ryvan, man, you're on it. You're making our job look easy.
But Opus did play really well last night.
Ryvan, where are you from?
Very nice out from Mike there. Wow.
Yeah, really nice out.
Mike's trying to battle back.
It didn't work.
There's a delay. It'll
Right. Yeah.
come up here in a second.
30-second delay.
We were convinced yesterday that Ryvan was sitting on a laptop somewhere
Right?
3 tables down, staring at us the whole time.
From Saskatoon, buddy. We appreciate it. Do me a favor. Send me your mailing address. I want to send you a little something, something. We appreciate all the support, all the help that you're giving everybody, including us. And once again, guys, if we can have you help us out, share the stream. We'd appreciate it. And just before Stephen breaks, I'm going to throw this cue up real quick. This is the BK Rush. We are trying to get rid of the last few tickets. I believe there's 9 tickets left.
If we can get rid of these tickets, guys, what we'll do is we'll get the winner of this match to make that draw.
Absolutely. If we get her done before this match is over, I'll get Stephen Halem to pull the winning ticket. We'll do that live on the live stream.
Well, Stephen came up dry there. That's
an odd thing.
third dry break so far.
Third dry break, yeah.
And that is a messy table. You definitely want to be able to choose at this point, because I don't think you want low ball at all.
No, and it looks like that 9 will pass into the side.
Yeah,
Yes.
it looks like that 9 ball goes into the
Lots of
side. So if you're able to choose high ball here, I think that is a big gift.
Well, unfortunately, Barry, she can't even tell the difference between stripes and solids, so I'm not sure how good of a thing
Yeah.
that is,
Well.
but
Like I say, guys, for us trying to commentate and tell you, get in the minds of a Stephen Halem or a Mike Abu, tough to do. Again, we may say one thing because of the angles that we see, but we're sitting eye level with the table. So the only one that really knows what's going to happen is them. What we commentate on is merely a suggestion as to what may happen.
I have a feeling that Shanna Lynn is on Team Abu.
I don't know where you would ever get such an idea from.
These guys are both from our hometown. These guys are, well, Mike's been in Calgary for a lot of years. Steven is currently residing in Calgary and had the opportunity to travel around with him quite a bit. So we're equally rooting for both these guys. Quite an accomplishment to come this far in a draw full of this caliber of players and make it to the end. So either which way, of course, both of them want to be on top, come out the champ. But there can only be one. There can only be one.
Mike is taking his time on this. Has apparently been very methodical this entire tournament so far. He just wants to make sure he can capitalize on the dry break.
The only good thing about calling shots from back here is we never miss one.
I've run every table out.
Yep.
So already, Mike has a pretty good chance of running this table out. I think you just definitely did not want low ball with that cluster kind of at that bottom side pocket there.
Stuff
Apparently your mic is cutting in and out.
With your mic.
Uh-oh. I do not know.
Check your connection. This one here. There. Hopefully that's a little bit better.
Hopefully. Yeah, definitely from a player's point of view, you just want to get this first set over with. Mike definitely wants to get this first set so that he doesn't have to go to a second set. However, Steven is looking to push it to a second set because he wants that extra $600. From a viewer's point of view, we always want to see it tight and go right to the very end because it makes it more exciting for us. So whichever way this goes down, it should be good. This is a race to 6, but however, this is a true double elimination. So Mike needs to win one set to 6 because he is in the hot seat on the A side. Steven is coming around from the B side, so he needs to win twice.
Ryvan is all over you.
Oh, I know he is.
Yeah, Steve. I mean, definitely, if Mike can capitalize and get out here, it's gonna make for a really good, interesting match.
I'm hoping the match is going to be tight. That always makes it good for the spectators. We always want to see more great games.
I'd like to see it. I'd like to see it go to another set.
Yeah. I'd like it to be second set hill.
Yeah, that's ultimate, right? That's what us as commentators like. I'm sure the fans like it. A little bit more nerve-wracking if you're the one playing in it, but and once again, guys, if we can have you help us out, share that stream. If you're new, share it for us. Share it to all the pool groups that you're members of, friends,
Every
families.
share, every like counts, you guys. We really appreciate it. If we can show the organizers some great numbers by the time we're finished this weekend, hopefully they'll invite us back for next year and for more events. So every share is appreciated.
Looks like maybe left himself a little more angle on that 10 than he was hoping, so he's just
Yeah,
trying to figure out.
he might be able to kind of cinch it off that 3-ball though.
I think even if he cuts that 10 ball in at this point, as long as he's below that 8, I think he's still good. He's just all about weight.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. Appreciate everybody sharing.
I think even if he comes down off that bottom rail, as long as he's by the spot, should be still good.
That's about as close as you're going to want to get, though. I think he's still good.
Looks like he's sitting perfect, actually.
So, depending on the angle that he's got here, he may choose to roll this in, or he could just kind of have a nice sharp shot with a little bit of a draw, stun draw. Just come across and have the 8-ball into the top right. Oh my God. Wow.
Wow.
Very unexpected.
So,
So-
Stephen was just pointing out to Mike that
The way the corner's cut.
the way the corners cut on that horn, the cut was good, but the horn kind of messed him up. And that is super unfortunate. And now Stephen has an upper hand. I think he's going to play a lot of defense here. Like that.
That is that's a pretty decent looking safety. I think the only escape here for Mike, one of two options. He can go 1 or 2 rails.
Wow. If I'm Mike at this point, I'm heartbroken.
Of course.
You gotta brush it off and get back to the table and make sure that you make it count, because things like that, once it gets into your head, you're already half beat.
Yeah, you instantly have to let that go. It wasn't a lack of concentration. It wasn't anything other than
Working with the equipment that you get, and it happens everywhere at every tournament, in every bar. Some rails are dead, some spots are dead. The felt is fast, it's slow. So that's just a matter of adjusting to the equipment that you get. It can't be perfect all the time unless you are at the Moscone or something like that.
even there, when we were watching on the Moscone Cup, there was a couple of little rolls and so on and so forth. So, I mean, you're never going to get 100% perfect equipment. Unfortunately, on that shot for Mike, it was the equipment that bit him there.
Yeah.
And that's just really, really unfortunate.
Well, Mike has given up ball in hand here, but again, Steven does have a little bit of work ahead of him.
So we'll see how Steven works this out. I mean, Steven is lucky to even be able to approach the table, so he's got to make this count.
Well, and I think he's really, I think he's just going to play another defensive shot here. Try and break up this cluster a little bit. Give Mike another chance to make contact with the 9-ball. But I think Steven's going to just kind of break up that pack just a little bit.
Open it up a little.
Wants that 1 ball to stay.
Just a little bit at a time.
And that now gives Steven the chance that if he does get back to the table with ball in hand, it's a little bit easier to try to break through and run this out.
My microphone is really low.
It could be the fact that he's
We're all trying to kind of talk quietly too. We're
Yeah,
literally about
he's-
5
he's-
feet away from the table.
he's the
so
closest one to everybody, so he is talking a little bit quieter than myself.
These are Valley tables, Kyle. Looks like he's literally calling the same shot he did last time.
Yeah.
At least try to hit it this time.
And in my mind here, I think I go 2 rails. I just... Oh, he can't go 2 rails.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just looked on the camera.
Yeah. I think he's just a little uncomfortable just with his positioning.
Yeah.
Wants to be sure.
He does have the option if he wanted to pull out the jump cue. Right? He can hop over that 3-4, over 1 rail across and back.
Yeah, I mean, you never know. It's he may be a little bit more comfortable with 2 or 3 rails. It's good effort. Some people aren't as comfortable with jump shots like that. Maybe he felt it was a little too close. You don't know.
Does here. I now going to attempt to go for the out.
Yeah, I think everything is open enough that he can work it out.
Can't tell if that 6 is over the side. Can he easily
I think
cut that 6
I
on
think
the
that
side?
6 cuts into the side. Yeah.
I can't tell. I can't tell if it's on the rail or... Looks like that's what he's going to start with. Almost play a 2-way shot here. Oh, he just called safe.
He did call the 6.
Bump.
Yeah.
Very good shot. Opens things up just a little bit more, and he should be.
Sorry, he called 6, not safe.
Yeah, he
No,
did
he
call
called
the
the
6.
six.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard safe.
No.
Nice shot. Nice control.
And if Stephen Doves managed to get out on this, that'll put him on the hill in the first set. Had to stand up from that shot again. This room is pretty busy.
I feel like Steven is really he's really focused this morning. He's really taking his time. There's a lot of traffic in and around the table, so he's very mindful of where other people are and what's distracting him.
Wow, did you see that? See that 3-ball almost pop out of that side pocket?
That's correct, Shannon. Mike did win the hot seat on the A side. Stephen came from the B side. It is a true double elimination. So they do play the first race to 6. If Stephen does
Yes.
manage to win, then they play one more race to 5.
Yeah, Mike's had a couple of unfortunate mishaps. It should be tie game. So unlucky for Mike, but lucky for Steven. Steven's been able to see a couple of tables that typically he probably wouldn't have.
Well, and he got bit by that 9 ball into
Yeah.
the side pocket on this rack, so that was a rather unfortunate.
Yeah, but I don't
We
think
should be at minimum sitting 4-3.
yeah. But I don't think Mike's gonna give up easy.
Yeah, Shannon, they'll go back to back if Steven wins.
That'll do it
So
for
that
that game.
puts that puts Steven at 5. Steven is on the hill. This is a race to 6, guys. So if Steven wins this match, we will go directly into the second set. So we'll see if Mike actually gets a better break here. He's been fairly unlucky in the breaks right off the bat. It's either dry or he gets a ball and it's a tough table.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, it's heavily favored for Steven to win. Not to take anything away from Mike Abu. Phenomenal shot, but when you're down 5-2 in a race to 6 against Steven, it's going to be an uphill battle.
Yeah, your mental game is a huge percentage at this point.
Not to say that Mike can't do it. He can certainly do it.
If I was to choose anybody, I think Mike could do it. But there we have it, just another dry break. He's
Dry
just
break
not,
number 3 in this match so far for
yeah, so Mike's not
Mike.
getting a good start off the hop. But that's been kind of the feedback all weekend in this room, that these tables are tough to break and get a ball on.
Well, it depends, because you know what? That team Spainola and Ebb and Flow last night, they were breaking like monsters.
Yeah.
Just before the match, I was watching Steven here. He was practicing, just solely practicing his break, and I mean, I think he had one dry break, but he practiced maybe 20, 30 breaks.
Steven's a monster breaker.
But I
though.
think-
Making balls.
But I mean, like Friday night, I was watching Joe Spence and Carlos Barbosa, who are very accomplished box players, and they couldn't get a ball in the break, either of them. I think maybe 2 or 3 breaks out of their entire match, they were getting a ball in the break.
Who ended up winning that match?
It went hill, and Joe got it. It was one of those. Carlos was at the table and missed, and Joe wasn't supposed to get back to the table. Although it was Joe Spence actually had the hammer, broke, got bad shape off his first shot, and let Carlos to the table. Carlos ran it down to his last ball, and got a bad rub. And Joe was able to get back and
So he did
finish it.
He did call the 7 ball here, so it looks like he's going to combo the
It's very
13.
interesting, because I've always been told, so Steven just called the 7 ball. He's going to play a 13-7 combo. I've always been told, don't ever start with a combo. Too many things can go wrong. So very interesting that he's taken this combo here to start. You want to claim first, and
Well,
then play
he's going to be
combos.
able to do something about the 10 ball.
Yeah, and I get his rationale, right? 13-7 breaks out that 10-5, but the 5 ball doesn't need to be broke out. Right, the 5 ball did go to that top right corner. Right, now whether he was doing that because the 7 was sitting tough, but then the way it looks is the 7 goes to the top right corner as well.
I think Steven knows what he's doing.
Mark, we still have 9 tickets. I just checked to see if there were any more transfers. Nothing in as of yet, which is surprising. This is for the BK Rush. That's the queue everybody wants to get in on. There are 9 tickets left. Tickets are $20 each. If you do want a ticket, it's an email transfer away.
I think that if we were avidly like walking around with this queue, it wouldn't have lasted an hour.
No.
However, we are limited to what we are able to do in this room because this is not our tournament, and that's a choice by the organizers. They want to make sure that it's fair for the vendors that are here. So this is strictly something that we're offering on to our online viewers and to people who come and avidly seek out a ticket.
Yeah. So once again, 9 tickets left. If you do want a ticket on the BK Rush, this will be the last BK Rush that we have for this tournament. We are trying to get 2 more in this week so that we'll have them available for the Penticton tournament. But this is the final one for this tournament. If you do want one, qsportslive@gmail.com if you're in Canada. If you're outside of Canada, you can use PayPal, paypal.me/qsportslive. And as soon as we sell out those tickets, we will do the draw live. There's your golden voice. Leonard calls you the golden voice.
Hi, Leonard. Thanks for dropping in. Just a note on that BK Rush, guys. If we are able to sell out those, what did you say, 8 or 9 tickets, we will get the winner of this match to do that draw. So if we can get 8 or 9 more tickets sold, the draw will be done right after this match is done.
Heath, I know we did take pictures, and Ryan did send those. Just check your inbox. I don't know whether he sent it through email or how he sent it to you, but it may have gone into your trash folder. If you didn't get them, I know we did take a picture of it. That's on Ryan's phone. So I'll have to get him to send that over to you.
Yeah, that's 40 Canadian, or sorry, $20 a ticket Canadian, guys.
So for everybody that's watching from the States, it's actually a little bit less for you guys.
Yeah, you guys
due
get
to
a deal.
exchange rate.
Smoking deal.
I think he came up a little heavy for that 3 ball. Still seems pretty confident about this shot, though.
Yeah, the tables, they've kind of been hot and cold. One of the matches that we had, nice shot. Yesterday it was a team match, and they were just breaking like monsters.
Yeah, that was the Edmonton team. Opus Dysfunctional. That was Jeff Wanless and Jason Glenza.
Maybe they were using a BK Rush.
Darcy, Scott,
Yeah.
Dale. They didn't seem to have a problem with the break, but I've heard mixed reviews this weekend, so it is what it is, and we'll see if we are going to a second set.
This might not turn out so well.
Not yet.
He has welded himself to that 11 ball.
Yeah, that is definitely not where he wanted to be.
And so, Kevin, I do have your email in.
Shannon Stephen is from the Vancouver area, but he's currently residing in Calgary.
So that puts us down to 8 tickets, guys. 8 tickets left on the BK Rush.
Yeah, that one hurt. I think pretty much anywhere else on the felt, he's able to see that 8 ball. But that leaves him tough. It's not even. I think he is frozen to the back of that 11.
He's absolutely welded to it.
Yeah.
But he's looking. He still might be able to kick one rail in between the 14 and the 15.
He's calling the kick into the top right corner. Oh,
Well, he did make the hit. Unfortunately, he has scratched, and Mike will come to the table with ball in hand. I mean, we've seen some very unexpected misses, but I don't see any trouble for Mike running this table.
Stephen is currently playing on a team called Barry's team. So I believe they are still on the A side.
Yeah, I believe so, yes.
I'm pretty sure. And they'll play later this evening. I beat you to
And
it,
Kevin, I
Ryben.
just sent those pictures
You probably
back
know
to
more info than me.
your instant message on Facebook.
He's a very good player. If you missed my little bio at the beginning here, I was saying how Mike is. This is kind of like a battle of the ages because Mike's been a Vegas master a couple of times, has decades of experience. Took some time off, a couple years off, maybe even more than that, a few years off, and then he's just been back as of recently, the last couple of years, just playing weekly league and stuff. But he can still make magic happen on these tables. Steven, on the other hand, is an up-and-comer. Previously from the Vancouver area, plays a lot of Chinese 8-ball, has represented Canada over in China for the Joy tournaments over there. And he's currently staying in Calgary, so we get to see a lot of him on our streams. He's at every one of the tournaments.
Yeah,
And usually places really well.
Yeah, that 2017 VNEA Berries team, they won absolutely everything. They stomped through everybody, every team. They won everything that they entered that year.
Yeah, it was pretty gross.
That was the
Berries team.
the biggest champions.
They are the Grand Master champions.
Yes.
So just while Steven is racking, guys, here is that BK Rush. You can e-transfer your money to qsportslive@gmail.com. Use the password pool18 so we can receive it. You can always use PayPal as well. paypal.me/qsportslive. Just be sure to use that family and friends option with no comments, just so that we don't get any hassle about the raffle. $20 a ticket, only 8 tickets left. Like we said, if we get those 8 tickets sold, we'll get the winner of this match to do that draw as soon as they're done here.
Well, Stephen absolutely smashed that break. He did make a ball,
And Sarah, I have your ticket in.
From what I can see, this table is pretty wide open.
Yeah, Shannon, I don't know if you watch a lot of the Q Sports Lives. He's on almost all of them. He hits any tournament that he can around the area.
He'll be joining us in everywhere that we're going. So when we go up to Penticton, Stephen's going to that. When we go to Niagara Falls, he'll be in that. When we go to
Battle of the Bands,
I believe he's also going to Four Bears.
And he's, like I said, he's one of the new up-and-comers. He's 22, I believe.
Yes, 22 years old.
He's just a baby.
And for 22 years old, for him to have the kind of skill that he does,
Thank you guys. Keep the transfers coming. Watching some great pool here at the WCVNEA in Red Deer, Alberta. Red Deer is kind of the halfway point in between Calgary and Edmonton. The Western Canadian VNEA. So if you guys are sanctioned in VNEA and you have your weeks in, come and play next year anywhere. It's good from anywhere from Winnipeg to BC.
yeah.
So come check it out next year. They've got a division for everybody. I believe I was talking to the organizers yesterday. It's seven divisions, just like in the Open Novice.
For 1 second. Sorry, guys. Sarah Blake, if you're listening, could you just comment on the screen so I can see what your Facebook profile is so I can send you an instant message with your tickets?
Very nice shot
Um,
there.
So sorry, there was an open novice division. There is an intermediate, advanced, and a master's division for both the men and the ladies. And then they also had Scotch doubles and open doubles, where it could be any partner of your choice, guy, guy, girl, girl, guy, girl, whoever you could pick up. And then obviously the team event as well. There was an open novice, an intermediate, an advanced, and a master's division. So there's a division for everybody in this
So
tournament.
set number 1, your winner is Stephen Halem.
And that'll do it for the first set.
And
Looks like-
Brian, I got your transfer in here as well.
Looks like they're flipping a coin again to see who's going to break first in the second race.
Yeah, it looks like they're just going to get right to it. No break needed. They're just going to get right into the second set. So we will reset these scores.
Well, they've both had a little chance to get rid of the jitters, warm up.
Yep.
This should be a very interesting second set. So please, thanks for tuning in. Share that stream.
And so, guys, we have 5 tickets left on the BK Rush.
I believe the second set here is going to be a race to 5.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah,
yes.
it usually is. However, for the other finals that were going on this weekend, they did play 2 sets to the A-side race.
Is it 5 or
Right.
6?
Yeah, confirmed, guys. They are going to 5.
We just had to confirm. I do believe we were watching a match yesterday and thought it was supposed to be 6 and 5, but for some reason they went 6 and 6.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just wanted to
And
make
Brian,
sure.
I just sent
because
over your tickets to your Facebook Messenger.
yesterday there was a couple finals matches where they did do 2 races to the A-side race.
Yes.
So I just wanted to be sure. It should be an A-side race and then a B-side race, but that's not how it happened a couple of times yesterday. So I just wanted to make sure.
Well, he didn't come up dry that time.
And he got a ball. He
He
got a
did.
ball on that break, and it's not bad. Seen better, seen worse. However, there is some work required.
Roberto, I have a transfer from you here.
Oh, what's happening?
So we are now down to 3.
Yep, he certainly does have his work cut out for him here on this table. He did make a low ball in the top side pocket. Both ways, solids or stripes, there is definitely some work to be done.
Oh, nice channel in. I think I actually have seen Paul Beatty here this weekend. So
He is here, yep.
So all the guys that you probably knew back in the day are probably here. They're all kind of crawling out of the woodwork. It's pretty awesome.
He's opted to go for the stripes there. Looks like he might want to cut in that 10 and try to break some balls out of that pot.
Yeah, go and bump out that little cluster there. This is the second set, guys. We're just starting the second set, so it's a race to 5. Mike Abou had the hot seat. Steven is coming around from the B side. This is a true double dip. So Steven just got the first set race to 6. This is now a race to 5 for the belt. This is it. Prize money is $2,200 for first and $1,600 for second. So this race for 5 is literally for $600.
And Robert, if you could comment on the live stream as well, so I can get your profile pic, and then I can send you your tickets back through Facebook Messenger as well.
I just like the way you say double dip. It just rolls
You
right
like
off
that?
your tongue.
Double dip.
The other words that just happen to roll off my tongue are not so nice sometimes.
I get it. I get it. Well, he did manage to break that up a little bit. Looks like he does have a shot on the 12.
Yeah, just kind of open things up, so that's good.
It's really hard to catch the angle and catch the exact shot from where we're sitting. Unfortunately, we're about eye level with the table. But
We are literally right across from that bottom right corner pocket, and we're about five feet away from the table. So we're trying to kind of keep it down, keep our voices down. We're trying not to move because we are kind of like in the player's line of sight.
every ball does have a home here. It's just how he wants to go about getting them there. So it looks like he's got a little bit more angle than what I'm able to see here. So he's just double checking, making sure that he's taking the right shot.
Like I said, guys, this race to 5 here is literally for $600. So the players are going to be taking their time. Be sure on how they work out these tables.
Literally.
Literally.
It's literally a double dip.
It literally is.
He was trying to hold for that 15. He's come a little too far.
Yeah, I was hoping to be about maybe a foot back from that, half a foot. Take that 15 down to the top right corner.
I think he came a little too far. I think if he would have hit that 11.
No, I know. He was trying to hold six
Yeah.
inch.
Or hit the 11 straight on. And but he does have the 11 down in the bottom left corner.
Still workable.
It's all about.
Speaking of Paul Beatty,
Oh yeah, there he is, just to the right of us here, hanging out, watching his buddies. But these last shots here are pretty critical. He needs the right angle to get on that. What is that? The 14 or the 10 ball?
Yeah.
It's like the 14 that's just below that 2 ball there. He needs the right angle to get on those.
Looks like he came perfect on that 13. He just wants to get good enough on the 15, and I don't think he can get straight enough to just roll the 15 in and take the 14 in the bottom side, but he's just looking at it now.
Yeah.
and Melvin, I got your transfer in. I'll do up your ticket. And if you haven't commented on the screen, if you can do that for me, then I can see what your profile picture is, and I can send them back to you.
So it looks like Mike's just kind of taking his time here because he needs to kind of hit that window between the 1 and the 3 for that 15. So,
Well, I think the only thing I don't think he can do is I think he wants to get as straight as he can on that 15 without actually hooking himself behind the 3.
right,
Otherwise, if he leaves too much angle, he's going to have to try to run into the 14.
right.
Which I don't think he wants to do because the 14 has the side pocket available right now.
Steven just said that the table got him here. We're just going to watch that replay.
Looks like that.
Yeah, and
rolled
I
out.
think it did roll out a little bit. Just, Mike was really concentrated on hitting that window between the 1 and the 3.
Again, however, just a very unexpected miss.
Yeah, I think Mike's kind of fallen victim to the equipment, which happens sometimes. We all have to play on it. Just you just gotta make mental note about what's happening so that you're not slow rolling, having to play those rolls depending on them.
You know, I'm not sure where they have played their team matches so far, but if they were out in the main pool room, those tables do play.
Team Spainola played their first match here on the stream last night,
Okay.
and then they ended up playing on the far right bank
Out-
for their second match out in the main.
room.
Yeah.
Those tables in the main room are a little bit different than these tables.
Is
in
that
here.
right?
And obviously, besides the lighting being different, those tables out in the main room are extremely quite a bit faster than the tables.
Is
in
that
here.
right?
So that might play into it as well.
I know that the tables out there come from a different vending company,
That is correct.
so. But that's all in part of playing a big tournament. You can't always have, perfect equipment. You gotta just play with what you get. As long as it's decent. Steven's just gonna check out this 5 and see if it does go down the rail. I think he's a little nervous about going past that side pocket because he did say that in the last match where Mike kind of got cheated out of that 9 ball in the side. That
Well, the way the horns are sometimes cut on these tables, or pardon my language, we like to call them the tits of the pocket.
Right.
They do stick out a little bit, and even though you do hit perfect down the rail, once it goes past that side pocket,
yeah, so he's
Very
just
likely
checking
chance
the
to hit
line of
that.
it and making sure that that it does go down past that side. When you got to go past 2 horns, it's always a little bit more tricky.
really hard to tell, but I will assume because he's looking at it like that it is frozen to the rail.
Left himself perfect angle on that one to come on the left-hand side of that 5 ball.
Back out, go back out.
Like so.
Yeah, he did leave himself perfect. A little bit of angle, come out of the rail. Just enough. And very good shot from Steven there.
He makes it look so easy.
We'll put him on the board first at 1-0. Thanks everyone again for tuning in. This is the second set, or the second match in the men's Masters singles final. Mike did come from the A side, Steven from the B. Steven did win that first set. It was a race to 6. Now, because it is a true double dip, they are playing a second set, a race to 5. And he racked those balls very quickly.
Like I said, I think Steven is very focused this match. He seems to be in his zone. He's not letting anything really get to him. He's very mindful of everything that is going on around him. So I think he's on a roll here.
Guys, we did have our comments on the live stream, so
He did make a ball there, 5 ball in the bottom corner. The only thing I can't see about this table is the one in the 15 down at the end there. Does look to me like the 15. He can get on that 15.
Yes, I've got notified of them.
And he is looking quite focused on this rack. I wouldn't be surprised if this game's over in about 45 seconds.
Perfect for those 2 treble balls.
Very nice shot.
Well, I'll come down there. Got 3 seconds left. Okay. Bye.
Just gonna roll that forward down table a bit, or jack up and try to stop it as much as you can. A little bit of a bounce.
Nice little pop.
Excellent
Nice little
shot.
pop and skid over. For almost perfect shape, like perfect weight. These guys are really good. 2 tickets left, guys. 2 tickets left on that BK Rush. Send in your 20 bucks.
Very nice out for Steven.
He made quick work of this rack.
Another game for Steven. That makes it 2-0.
2-0 for Steven. So Mike needs to make something happen here. He needs to get in
Definitely needs to
5
catch a gear.
racks for 600 bucks. It's $120 a rack. The difference between first and second is $600.
Are you some
$2,200
kind of
for first.
mathematician?
I've been thinking about it for the last 2 hours. $2,200 for first and $1,600 for second. So this is it. This is for all the marbles, the belt. And like I said before, Mike has been getting a little unlucky. Not that Steven has been really catching any rolls. He's been playing really strategically and really good, very very deliberate in his shots and weight. Mike has had to make a couple of touchy shots and have kind of gotten a little unlucky on how that turned out for him.
You can just tell the difference between the two players in the confidence of how they're playing. They're both taking their time, making sure that they're doing things the correct way. But when it comes down to bending down and taking that shot,
Yeah, absolutely.
Steven's
You can definitely say I wouldn't say that Steven's a very cocky player, but when he's focused, you can tell that he's very confident.
it's just very confident.
And I think that because Mike has kind of fallen victim to a couple of those little incidents, is probably in his head a little bit.
Yep.
And
it's almost looking like right before he pulls the trigger, he's second guessing what
Yeah,
he's doing and
yeah.
just not shooting with the same confidence that Steven is.
yeah. However, Mike's table knowledge is incredible. So if anybody can work it out, I think that he could. He just has to get over that hump.
Yeah.
You know, I think that if he had one really good run out just to kind of boost his confidence a little bit, I think it would make a world of difference.
It'll bring him back a little bit.
You know, sometimes you just need that one guy on your team just to make an incredible ERO just for the rest of the team to kind of catch a gear and bring you up. And
That's usually me. I'm usually that guy.
oh, aren't you? I thought you were the beer guy.
Oh.
So
again,
we'll see. We'll see what happens here.
he did make a ball on that break, but
Yeah.
he hasn't been leaving himself the
No.
easy tic-tac-toe tables.
He's
that's
had
for
to
sure.
have a lot to think about on every break that he's got. Yeah.
So the only thing I think he's going to have trouble with here is trying to get that 4 ball out of there. He does have the 5 right close to it, though, that he should be able to get something moving there. But he is just going to take his time and try to get out on this and get back into this match. Not sure if he's looking at trying to come off that back rail and bump out that 4 right now. That's exactly what he was doing. 4 ball does go in the side pocket from what I can see from where I'm sitting, so don't see any issues for Mike for the rest of this rack, but we've seen some very unexpected misses from him today, unfortunately.
One ticket left on the BK Rush, guys. Last ticket. Who wants it?
Still very deliberate with everything he does, taking his time. I'm having a hard time, even from where I'm sitting, seeing how close or far away that 1 ball is from the rail.
Yeah, it looks like.
Like he can just.
No, I think it does cut in.
Just put that right in the side.
Yeah,
no
he's. I think he's probably an inch and a half away from that, from the rail. So.
Yeah, he definitely doesn't want to let Steven have a crack at this table.
No.
He needs to get back into this match. He did get a little closer to that 13, I think, than he wanted, but he's left himself just absolutely perfect angle. Take that 4 in the side and come up for the 1 in the side, or even the 1 in the corner. Excellent shot there. And that'll do it.
It's a good rack. That's a good rack from Mike.
He definitely needed that one, I think.
He did need that.
Puts the score now at 2-1. Stephen will be breaking the next game.
2-1, guys. 2-1. We're hoping it's not a freight train. Nobody's going to run away with it. As spectators here, we're hoping that it goes hill in this second race. But I'm sure both of these players just want to win and get it over and done with.
Absolutely. Looks like Steven's going to switch up the song
Yep.
that he had on. Not sure what he's listening to. Maybe he's got some Whitney Houston or something going on.
You know what? Surprisingly, he listens to a lot of old school stuff, like Johnny Cash and stuff like that. I don't know. I'm gonna have to ask him to look at his playlist someday.
Another dry break on this table.
Yeah, like I said, these tables have not been very forgiving off the break. Particular players are having a hard time getting a ball.
That will bring Mike up to this table, but there are, again...
This is not a gimme, that is for sure. There's a few problem spots.
A few issues with this table as well, so this one's going to be tough. I have a feeling he's going to be taking his time on this table, so in between his shots, should we tell jokes or sing duets, maybe?
I'm just gonna hang, because to be honest, I'm feeling kind of lazy right now.
I'm not sure how long, but I will say this will not be a 45-second Stephen Holm tic-tac-toe run-out.
No. Like I said, I think that Steven's feeling pretty good right now. He's pretty confident. He's pretty much gotten out on every rack that he's had to see. Whereas Mike has had a couple of issues that he needs to overcome in order to get there. So he's slowed down quite a bit. You can tell that I think he's a little bit slower to pull the trigger just because of those issues, I would assume.
Oh, absolutely.
It's a little bit gun-shy, right? You know, when you catch a bad roll or kind of...
Catch the horn.
Yeah, catch the horn, ball pops out, get a bad skid, stuff like that. It's hard to get that out of your head. And you definitely shoot better when you are more confident, for sure. When you know that your stroke is good and the balls are going down, you definitely shoot a little faster. So
he has
you can just tell, like, just by that stroke there, like, I don't think he needed to fluff it so much. You know, that was very pocket weight.
We like to use
type of
strictly pool terminology during commentating, so fluff.
Fluff, yeah.
You're unsure what that means. They discussed it, and they said 5. Well, who did? Well, I think... Did you tell Steven? I think they're racing to 5. Sorry, we're just, again, trying to confirm here. I'm not sure why this is so confusing. Apparently the tournament directors have decided that this second set will be another race to 6, but the two gentlemen here, just before they did break the first game in this set, they confirmed that it was a race to 5, so I guess we're gonna have to figure it out. Yeah, they literally discussed it before they broke the first game in this second set, and they both said race to 5. But I'll make sure we get clarification on that once this game is over. 5, right? Yes, Stephen did just look at me, and he's under the assumption it's a race to 5. I'm not sure why the
Well,
tournament directors would
yeah,
decide to just make it a
like
race to
technically
6.
when it's a true double elimination, you race to the A side race and then you
Absolutely.
race to the B side race, which was 6 and 5. But for some reason at this tournament, when they print out the second set sheet from
It
CompuSport, it's spitting out the
A side
A side
race,
race 2
yeah.
times. So, like I said earlier, there was a couple of other finals matches that did race to the A side match twice instead of going the A side and then the B side. So that's why we were asking for clarification before they started their match, and they did agree to 5. However, the tournament organizer is saying that they go to 6. So we'll let them hash that out. That is, I would say that's completely up to them.
Thanks for tuning in, Johnny. Again, you guys, this stream is coming to you free, live from the Sheraton Hotel in Red Deer, Alberta, Canada, for the WCVNEA Championships. This is the men's Masters final, second set for Stephen Holm for a chance to double dip Mike, who finished in the hot seat. Please do share the stream. Let everyone else enjoy this this wonderful match.
Just a quick note to you guys. We are finally sold out. That BK Rush queue is sold out. So no more transfers. We will get all the transfers sorted out here while this match is going on, and we will get the winner of this match to draw the winning ticket.
Race to 5, race to 6, tomato.
Well, yeah, it's a race to 5-ish.
5-ish.
Race to 5-ish.
We should just let the viewers guess, so that when somebody's at 4 and they win a game, they're
Yeah.
not,
Oh,
not
surprise!
quite
Race to
surprised.
6.
You're not on the hill.
That was a nice shot. Nice
He
shot.
hit that combo perfect. Quite a few pockets for that 8-ball to go, so I think he's just gonna maybe try to come up and back, or sorry, I guess for the viewers it would be down and up, and take the 8, hopefully in the bottom side pocket.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what he did, and he is perfect.
I was feeling a little bit of pressure there because that shot, like I was literally in his line of sight, and I sat up kind of. I felt
And
like I sat up at the wrong time and adjusted.
You didn't want to even blink, eh?
Oh, I would have felt terrible. So
Okay,
just
I'm just going to try to get clarification on the race. I'll be right back.
Yeah, baby.
Stephen is just going to run to the front desk to clarify what the race is to. They were both under the assumption, and we were under the assumption it was a race to 5, as this is the second set in the double dip. So, yeah, we'll get an answer for you as soon as Stephen comes back. Now would be the time to get up from the computer or the phone, the TV, wherever you're watching. Maybe grab yourself a beverage, go out, have a quick cigarette, take a quick bathroom break.
Oh, we should do that?
You can right now. Stephen went to the front desk to
okay.
to confirm.
Oh, I
what-
see. Okay.
What the race is. So
I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to just duck out for a quick break. Be right back, guys. On a side note, if you did not hear my last announcement, that BK Rush is sold out. So we will do the draw for that BK Rush right after this match is done.
Stephen just went to the front desk to confirm. And they've been, Yeah, they've been doing that. And it should be 6 and 5, but apparently the tournament directors are deciding to just make it 6 and 6. But Stephen went to find out. So Steph is just going to step away for a quick break while Steven's confirming. So I'm now left here by myself. I hope I don't have to do anything technical like enter scores, because I will not
touch anything.
I will not be able to do that. So for all you guys listening out there, I'm not sure. Type some comments and entertain me. Yeah, we're just on a quick break here again. Stephen Holm just went to go check to see, confirm exactly if it is a race to 5 or a race to 6. This is the men's masters final. Stephen Holm is coming on the B side. Mike came from the A side. So Stephen does have to double dip, as we like to call it, Mike. Stephen did win the first set, or the first race, to 6. And this is now the second set for the championship. First place in this event is 2,200. Second place is 1,600. So nice little $600 jump. And we are coming live from Red Deer, Alberta, Canada. This is the WC VNEA Championships. All kinds of singles, Scotch doubles, and team events happening. This room now is quite full. There's obviously lots of other matches going on around us. And a little bit noisy in here. So again, we got a little bit of lull. Unfortunately, need to take a quick break to confirm, just confirm some information. So I apologize for you guys having to stare at a table with nobody playing on it, but that'll be resolved shortly, and we'll get back to this match. So for all you viewers out there, what are we at? 140 viewers. Please feel free to type in a message. Keep me entertained. Well, maybe let me know where you're viewing from. If you're viewing from abroad. So we do have one of the tournament directors over here now talking to Stephen and Mike. Looks like the tournament director is just letting them. They had decided to do a race to 5 prior to this match even starting. So one of the tournament directors basically said, whatever you guys are wanting to do. If you guys had already agreed to 5, go to 5. If you want to go to 6, go to 6. But they are going to keep this one as a race to 5. So here we are, 2-2. Steph is back, which means now I'm going to run out for 2 minutes, and I will be back.
So we're ready to rock and roll. Racing to 5, we're tied 2-2, so this is going to be a race to 3 now. We just keep changing the race on you guys. That is a much better break for Mike. So we'll see what he does here. I think that just because of that 2-7, I would opt to take high ball here. The 10 ball does come down to the bottom right corner. I believe it is also a half a pocket cut into the side. That 9 ball, however, will require a little bit of a bump. So if Mike takes high ball here, he just wants to make sure that he's got the right angle to bump out on that 9 ball. If he tends to cut that side in the, or 10 ball in the side. Like I mentioned, guys, that BK Rush queue is sold out, so no more transfers. However, if you did send money for your ticket, can you please make sure you have a picture of your ticket? We'll be drawing for that queue as soon as this match is done. We'll get the winner of this match to draw the winner. So please make sure that you guys have a picture of your tickets.
Everybody should have them now except Melvin. I can't find him. I need him to comment on the stream.
That was quick. Andrew's back. Grant's just trying to get the rest of these transfers all sorted out.
What did I miss? What did I miss?
So this is Mike's break. He got a ball on the break, and this is his first shot.
Excellent. Very nice shot.
So that was a great shot. However, he's going to have to take this 9 ball here, and he is over that 8 ball. So a bit of a stretch. You never want to be over a ball like that. It makes it a little bit tougher.
So guys, everybody should have your tickets. I know Heath mentioned on there that he hadn't got his. I just walked over and talked to Ryan. It is sent. It is sitting in your instant messages on your Facebook. The only one I can't find is Melvin Abramson. So Melvin, if you're listening, if you can comment on the stream, that way I can get your Facebook profile and I can get that sent out for you.
I was trying to get people to comment to keep me entertained while I was sitting here by myself, and
Yeah, I
not
don't know
one
why
person
everybody's
commented.
stopped chatting with us. It's like nobody wants to talk to us anymore.
Your comment feed may have stopped again.
Well, let's back out of this here.
Oh, I see. We're not getting the.
We may not be getting the comments. It might not be us.
Oh.
So let's just shut everything down.
So when I was asking all these people to comment, maybe they were, and now they're unfortunately not getting responses
Maybe
from
you're
me.
just a jerk because you're not responding.
He wants us to comment, and then he doesn't even talk back.
Oh.
So
Ryan's team was up by about 10 points when I was there.
Oh, look at all the comments.
No, Elias, we just sent your pictures over. That was sent via email. Ah, there we go. Thanks, Mel. Now I've got your Facebook profile. I can go and send you your tickets.
Sorry, wasn't sure, Kyle. If that comment was for me in response to my comments. I am from Edmonton, Alberta.
But we don't advertise that because we don't want people to know.
Funny because I want the world to know.
Oh, wow. The world. Sorry, guys. I guess we were just having a...
Okay, Mel. So I have just sent your picture of your tickets to your Facebook Messenger.
Did you get Elias?
Yes, Elias. Elias, check your email. It should be there.
Okay, guys. So it looks like our tablet was just a little bit messed up. We weren't getting the comments. Should be fixed now. So sorry about that. No need to cancel any transfers.
I apologize for ignoring everybody if I was.
So Mel, if you can just check your Facebook on your instant messenger, check your notifications, you should have it there. And Heath, if you can check as well.
Now, also maybe if somebody could just type test comment and see if I'm not even sure if this is still working.
It's not working.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with our tablet. We'll just go off my phone here for now.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, we're getting it on the phone. Unfortunately, the tablet is...
I don't know what's wrong with it. I shut everything down and reopened.
Elias, also, if you can confirm with me that you did get your email with your tickets, that'd be great.
Yep. BK Rush tickets are sold out, guys. So we will get the winner of this match to draw the ticket.
He came perfect on that 8.
You watch for Elias there for me.
Which one are we looking for? Elias?
Yeah.
Just make sure he got his.
Oh, okay.
So Mike is on this 8 ball right in our view, so we're just going to be super still.
That will put Mike up 3-2 in this final race to 5.
So for the first time in this entire match in 2 sets, Mike is ahead. So we may have a match here.
All right, Elias, I'll let Grant know that you still haven't gotten anything and get him to check in on that.
Okay. Where is Elias? Let me see your Facebook.
Looks like...
Again, men's masters final. This is the
Give me a
second
couple of minutes here, Elias.
set. Mike did come from the A side, Stephen from the B side. Stephen did win the first race. This is now the second race for everything, for the championship, for the title. $2,200 for first place, $1,600 for second place. Stephen has...
Yeah, thanks, guys. I think after this match here, we will be shutting down. We'll have to restart anyhow. So hopefully everything will be up and back in order once we restart a new stream.
Yeah, no kidding, Johnny. His tables have not been the easiest. I think Mike's been struggling a little bit with his break, so even when he does make a ball, there's definitely work to be done.
Yeah, so for the first time in this entire match in 2 sets, Mike Abu is up on Stevens. So good to see both these players are battling. We want to see it tight. We want to see good games. We don't ever want to see it a blowout unless you're a player at the table.
I think Steven was planning on taking that 11 next. But he might have
Yeah,
to
it
shoot
looks like
the
he's
13.
changed his mind here just because he is over that 5 ball. Maybe. We'll see. Keeps resetting now. The team that is, the teams that are next door are kind of doing their handshake, so there's lots of traffic, so he may take a couple minutes here just to let them clear out.
No, Shannon, this is the last race. If Mike wins, he wins. Steven did have to beat Mike twice as he did come from the B-side, so this is just the last race to 5.
Yeah, as of right now, these guys are even Steven. Whoever wins this race walks away with the belt. This is for all the marbles. 2,200 for first and 1,600 for second.
Yes, this is the last match, and then the men's Masters singles tournament will be over, and then continue. I believe this is the last of the singles matches to finish up.
I believe so. Yeah, I
And then
think everybody else has finished.
continuing on with the teams events.
If you guys want to see how everybody else finished, you guys can check in with CompuSport. There is an app that you can download for your phone, or you can go to compusport.ca. Just find the WCVNEA logo. It's a white square with a black V, a big black V on it, and it's got some red writing. So if you find that logo, just click on it. You'll get 2 drop-down menus, 2 boxes. You want to just hit the drop-down on the right box, and you'll see all the divisions for the singles and the teams. You can search for individual players, individual teams, and see where they finished. It will also show you the complete draw right from the very beginning. So if you want to see where your buddy ended up, who finished for second, third, fourth in the men's intermediate, it'll all be listed there with the prize money.
Shannon, I was exactly thinking the same thing. That was a lot of information she just spit out there, but I was just going to say, just ask Riven. Well, looks like he came perfect.
Yeah, I think at this point in the match, we're going to see a lot of run tables. At this point, they don't want either one of them to see the table.
This looks like it's going to tie it up 3-3. 3-3, I believe it will be with Mike breaking. Very nice out by Steven.
It's hard to make anything happen when you got your butt in the chair, and this is how the guys want it. They don't want to let their opponent see the table at all, because I don't think that they'll get a second chance. It looks like they're kind of both in stroke. Mike's kind of getting his confidence back after being thrown around a little bit that first match.
Hey, Riven, why don't you grab me one and deliver it over to the booth? That would be muchly appreciated.
Okay, Elias, I just sent your pictures to your Facebook into your messenger. Hopefully you got them this time.
Dean, I think I just saw your wife kicking around here somewhere just when I went for a quick break.
Yeah, like I was saying, Johnny, like he had a couple unfortunate mishaps that first match, and I think your mental game kind of gets you. You get a little gun shy. So he's playing a little timid, which is not typically like him. But he looks like he's getting it back. Sometimes all you need is just one good rack just to get you back in it.
Elias got it.
Perfect. So
Another
everybody
dry
should.
break for Mike, though.
Sorry, Steph. Everybody should have a copy of their tickets.
3-3.
If you can just confirm, let me know. I'd appreciate it. If you're missing your tickets, let me know. But should be caught up.
I'm trying, Lauren. I'm trying. Hi, Jimmy. Nice to meet you.
So Steven's got a little bit of work to do here. He's chosen high ball. He's got a little bit of a cluster around the, that is the 4 ball that all those high balls are around, just on the top right.
Looks like he's playing the combo right now. Also be able to break out that 14-13 too.
Should open everything up for him here.
Oh, he had.
Wow, he
Sorry.
got a bad kiss when that 9 came back.
Yeah.
Really bad kiss when that 9
I thought he
came
could
back.
just draw back into the 14.
Yeah,
but
he tried, but the 9 went off the rail, kicked the cue ball.
Yeah, he kind of caught that ricochet. He wasn't planning on that. Rob Guffel says he's still waiting on his tickets.
Okay. I
Good
know
afternoon,
Ryan
Todd.
sent those to you, Rob.
Thanks for tuning in again.
Actually, did I send those, or check in your instant messenger on your Facebook.
Well, Ryan's going to be so mad at me. I'm sitting here and I've ate this almost entire bag of nibs.
That's all right. We got lots of snacks going on here.
Keep them away from me.
It's too late now.
Yeah, Rob, I'm looking at your profile right now. It is, you have to accept it in your messenger on your Facebook profile.
So Steven's going to have to figure out what to do with that 14 and 13 there.
Busting out the rake, which is always a little bit more challenging.
Looks like he
It'll
might be
come
playing the
from
9.
myself, so it should say Grant Zemp sent a message if you go onto your messenger.
Oh, he opted to take the 11.
That's a nice breakout.
And
That's exactly what he wanted.
ended up pretty perfect there.
So if you can double check that for me, Rob.
Oh my God. Okay. So
We just want to make sure everybody does have their tickets prior to doing the draw.
we'll get him to check on his microphone. Again, he's just trying to confirm that everybody has received their pictures for the tickets that they have purchased.
Yeah, Rob just accepted the request, so he should now have a copy of his tickets. So we're good to go. So that confirms it, guys. We appreciate it. That queue is now sold out. Everybody has a copy of their tickets. Hopefully my mic's not cutting out anymore.
Apparently it was just that everybody else said you're good. Must have been maybe just that one person.
Steven's on the 8 ball here. Just taking a quick second to reset. Boom, in the
This
heart.
is going to put Steven on the hill.
Racing to 5, guys. So Steven is the first on the hill. If Mike wins this game, Steven will have the hammer and have last break.
At this point, Steven's got 2 games at this point with the break to get it done. Not to take anything away from Mike. Put up one heck of a match here. So congrats to whoever the winner will be.
Yeah, this has been a great match. They've had some trials and tribulations that they've got to get over, but they seem to be working it out. These are always great matches to watch.
Yeah, once again, guys, if we can have you help us out, share the stream.
Yeah, these players are always definitely good to watch. So he did make a ball there.
Steven was ready to walk away there. He was not expecting to make a ball on the break. After this match is done here, guys, we will do the BK Rush Q raffle. We'll just get the winner of this match here to do that draw, and then we'll be shutting down the stream and resetting it. It looks like all of our equipment could use a good reset. Grab the stickers, please. Oh! Tell him we said hi. So Dean, your wife was just over here, picked up some tickets for you to take home, or picked up some stickers, sorry, for you to take home. For her to take home to give you and your kids. She was just here. So she's grabbed some stickers for you guys to put on your cases and whatnot. If you need some more, come by. We'll give you some more. Anybody else in the room here?
She was trying to get all.
Would like a Q Sports Live sticker? Come on over.
Shannon was trying to get all kissy with me. I had to keep pushing her away. Dean, better have a word with her about that.
So Steven really wants to get out on this match. He just does not want to give Mike any open doors.
He seems pretty pumped. He seems pretty pumped. I think you'll see a little bit of emotion out of him if he gets out on this table.
And Mike has nothing to slough about. I mean, there's not much you can do when you're sitting there. Can't even.
Only thing he's got to watch here is don't get behind the 30 ball.
I think he's all right. He seems like he's in pretty good stroke. Perfect weight.
Yep.
That was
Came out
perfect.
Perfect.
Like, I don't think that he could have played that any better. So it looks like this is just a matter of tic-tac-toe here for Steven. I don't want to jinx him. No commentator's curse, but this looks pretty ABC to me. So we're right in his line of sight, so we're just not going to move. He's got some nerves. He's just going to clean his cue, have a drink. He knows that this is it. This is an extra $600 for this 9-ball, 8-ball.
Yeah, I turned my mic off, guys. So I'm just kind of speaking into steps.
One.
He is dead straight on the edge.
Yeah, he couldn't have played that much better.
Put it better with your hand.
8-ball.
There you have it, folks. Stephen Holm.
Good job.
2018 WCVNEA Men's Masters champion. He did end up double dipping Mike.
We will do the draw, guys.
So now Grant is just heading over. He'll likely get Stephen to do the draw. This is for the BK Rush.
This is for the BK
Oh, okay.
Rush.
So he'll get Stephen to do that live on the stream.
Not yet. And we're going to be limited on the amount of tickets. So as soon as our helper is done her match, we'll be going
Mark
around.
Mapatak,
We're
a
only
winner
got this
of
many
the
tickets to sell.
BK Rush. He's here, is he not?
Hang hang out 1 second. I'll give
I'm
it to you.
pretty
Okay?
sure I saw him. Mark Mapatak, winner of the BK
Mark
Rush.
Map Attack is the winner.
They will
Wow.
be continuing the streaming. I believe it's just going to be Teams event from this point going forward, but please do check back. I am not exactly sure what scheduling is like. I myself need to play. Well, mind you, I don't play until 8 p.m., but I'm going to.
I'm sure you'll be around.
I'm going to hand the microphone off to whomever is going to be.
Well, I think we're going to shut down for now because as of right now, we don't have a match. So we're going to shut the stream down, you guys. It looks like our system could use a good reboot anyways. And we'll be back on when we have a match. I've got nothing confirmed as of yet. But big shout out to Mike and Steven. They played one hell of a match for all of the viewers here. Congratulations to Steven. He goes away with $2,200 and first place. Mike is going home with $1,600. Second place, the first runner-up. But a great match. These guys battled it out hard.
Thanks again for tuning in. My name's Andrew Nicklin. Hopefully,
I'm Stephanie Toy.
Hopefully, I'll be back to maybe do a little more commentating before I have to end up.
We have a full day of matches, guys. We have teams starting back up at 6 o'clock tonight. There are some teams playing now. I believe that is like the novice and the intermediate divisions.
And open advanced as well as playing.
Okay.
I think it's just the Masters that don't start until 6 p.m. tonight.
Okay. But we do have a full day of games, so check back in. Make sure your notifications are set to on, and you'll get a little bell every time we come back. So thanks for tuning in, you guys. We're going to sign off for now.
Thanks a lot.